Good morning, people, and welcome to Stinky's art class, where we have the best students in the world. Today's lesson is how to draw scales. And I'm glad we're drawing this one today because I got this great piece of cardboard. It's almost perfect. And it's good for this lesson because that's just what's coming up. Whenever I have an idea, if I have a good piece of cardboard or a bad piece, it makes no difference to me. It's all the same. The cardboard's equal in my eyes. It can be poor cardboard, rich cardboard. It can be, it doesn't matter. I treat all cardboard equally. And hey, what a metaphor. We're drawing scales today. Do you know what scales are? They weigh things. And I've been weighing a lot on my mind. Okay, and a lot's been weighing on my mind. Stinky likes to use his mind. And I'm going to do this lesson of geometrics right here. That's why you got to do your geometry class. I know you don't like, some of you may not like math, some of you may like math, but take it seriously. Use all opportunities to improve. Use all your opportunities, okay? Be grateful for those opportunities too. Okay, this is going to be the chains. I thought chains would be good. This is the scale. And we just had a lesson on chains, so I thought I'd get fancy. So I've been thinking about a lot lately. And Stinky been thinking about scales, and if you notice, these scales are perfectly balanced. I kind of want to do Stinky holding the scales, but I think it might be just better to do a traditional one. Okay, so what's Stinky trying to say here? The scales are, are balance. They're in balance right now. We haven't put anything in the scales. And so they're in perfect balance, okay? So in your life, I want you to think about what you're putting in these scales, in your little buckets. Are you filling this bucket? At the same time filling this bucket and you staying in balance, or are you just filling this bucket and it's starting to tilt down? And you're putting all your art in here and it's going all the way down to the table. Right? And it's out of balance, but you got a lot in this. And that's okay to have that out of balance if you're working on something, right? Or maybe, you got a lot of art in here and maybe you need a lot of, something else like exercise, or some friendships, romance, learning, bettering yourself. You're feeling this, you're doing other things besides your art, and you bring it back into balance. It's okay to push it on one side for a while and then back off and fill up your other bucket with something else. So hopefully I'm not getting in too deep. Today's art lesson, it's not art lesson, not a therapy lesson, but I thought I'd mention that. Oh, okay. Well, it'd be a good class if Stinky did focus on the art a little bit and kind of put some shading in this. Okay, so let's jump back into it. I started going off on the pep talks, I know. That's not what anybody paid for, but I thought I like to give them. So with bowls, you like to make them curvy, so everybody knows it's a bowl. And this is a curvy one too, so you want to put some curves on it. And yeah, the Stinky got funny and put a smiley emoji. And this one just looks like it's a little bit too thin, so we're going to put some more work into that. And put this so you know that it like tilts. That's how it tilts. And we're going to put some little motion sensors. Put your little motion sensors so you know it's balancing. And it's starting to look more like a scale, isn't it, class? And so just, you know, class, I really appreciate everyone's comments and, you know, taking the time out to come to class and learn. I think, you know, if you think about scales, there's actually some stars in the sky that look like scales. So think of this lesson as an art lesson, as a life lesson, and just find balance. But remember, it's okay to get out of balance every once in a while. Just slowly bring it back to balance when you have the chance. All right, class, have a great class. Class dismissed.